Welcome back to Kenny Pool. Today we're going to show you how to remove a brake caliper. It was easy enough to find our 2007 Pontiac Montana. Brake calipers here, looks to be in pretty good shape. We're just going to need a few ratchets today. In this case, it'll be an 11 millimeter to remove the fitting, and it's a 15 millimeter to remove the caliper itself. I also bring along some WD-40. You always need a product like that to get some of these older bolts off. You're best to start off with a little bit of WD-40 on all the bolts you will be removing. There's one here for the fitting. There's one back here you can't see very well for the top of the caliper. And then down here there'll be one more. Start with that, let it penetrate a bit, and your bolts will come off a lot easier. I'm going to start with the fitting right here. I want to remove that. All the fluids have been drained. There might just be a few drops left, but you're not going to find much fluid left in there. There we go, that came off. Pull that up and hang it up out of the way. Now I'm going to change out to my 15 millimeter ratchet. Throw an extension on there, gives me a little more room to get at these bolts. So the bottom one, if I look here, it's right there. Sometimes needs a good hit to crack these bolts. They've been on there for a long time. And there we go, that one's going to come right away. In some cases you may not need the caliper bracket. In that case you're better off to start off with this bolt here and this bolt here to remove those. But I'm going to keep them together. Makes it easier to install your caliper with the bracket already on it. There we go, that bolt's out. Now I'm coming up to the top here. If I can get it that okay. Same thing, I might take a hit to get it started. As usual, if you don't need the bolts, just leave them with the vehicle. Someone else may need them another time. Otherwise, you're better off to leave them for the next customer. Now this should just pull off. In some cases they can be a little bit snug if the pads are a little tight. I can see this is going to come right away. A little bit of force to pull that off. And there we go. That caliper's off. Once again, if you don't need the pads, just leave them here for the next customer. These actually have a lot of meat left on them. I'd probably be inclined to take them with me and have some extra pads for my vehicle. There you go. You see just how easy it is to remove a caliper here at Kenny Pool. It was 3 bolts, the part's off, ready to install on your own vehicle. We'll even give you store credit when you bring back your old one, so don't forget to bring it in. Make sure you think of Kenny Pool for all your automotive projects.